today. It is June 8th, 2021. My name is Enoh Ogbevire. Today in the year 1998, we saw the Nigerian military general Sani Abacha die. June 8, 1998. But today, let's see the stories making the headlines in the papers. We've got The Guardian. Brazil braces for third wave of COVID-19 is there. FG adamant on fossil fuels despite 13 trillion naira projected global losses. Nigeria, others to renegotiate climate change deal, up regional investment. North behind insecurity in Southeast, Ohaneze replies Mako. Dangote fertilizer shows FG of Forex as urea production commences. Sanwo-Olu restates full implementation of Lagos Master Plan. NGF Jusun, Rivers Judiciary open 2 days after Wike's threat. Adeboye Kumuyi defend Twitter use as envoys again reject ban. Buhari stresses need for synergy of forces to end insecurity. 0817-923-0002, 0817-923-0003, 0817-923-0009 are the numbers to call. Or our WhatsApp number 08090306416. Facebook at Nigeria Info PH. The World Bank says Nigeria among top 3 countries with electricity deficits. In the Punch, Joshua, Ondo Community Market shot. Brother recalls last encounter. That's TB Joshua, Prophet TB Joshua, that passed on Sunday. Ogun Community Police differ as suspected herdsmen kill 3 farmers. Twitter banned wrong, dictatorial and counterproductive. IGP's wife threats on beer parlors. Police confused on mass trial order. Adeboye Kumuyi defy Twitter ban. Twitter ban, Facebook, IG unveil free products for content creators. Mbaka Flays DSS summons says, I can't be dumbfounded. Imo governor never promised my father 10 billion naira, saying my father helped Uzodima in APC primaries. Nonsensical. Mustafa Ahmed Gulak's son. Good morning.
Hello.
Good morning.
Hello. I could break the head.
Not for us. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
This is Samuel Ajimija calling from Kola.
Well, listening.
The Jason workers go back to work. I think it's a welcome development. So if the governor did not say such a thing, so they won't go back, call off that strike. Because the governor said no work, no pay policy. That's why they call off that strike. It's very bad. It's affecting lawyers and also those that want to take their case to the court. It's affecting them. So I think what the governor did is very good for them to call off that strike. Thank you.
Thank you for calling. We're Nigerian for Port Harcourt. Good morning.
Hello?
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. Look, a man from Eche. I use Julius Berger for quality project from Governor Wike. If I may ask, apart from Farga and Obia, but which local government again that Julius Berger is working? Governor Wike flagged off university campus in Eche and he refused to use Julius Berger. So Eche does not need a quality project. For me, that statement is deceiving. And I urge the Governor Wike to do the needful. Look at that hospital, that is the hospital, constructed in Port Harcourt, and you are aware that Port Harcourt is congested.
Mr. Quality Projects uses quality contractors.
Yes.
We're Nigerian for. Good morning.
Yeah, this is Solution from Rumolumini. Now, the district worker that can go back to but talking about the governor's point that no work, no pay, I don't think the governor can be able to carry out that threat because remember the reason why they went on nationwide strike. If the governor insists that he will not pay them, definitely
and we will say, I won't work again. So you see the divide people work that will still suffer it. So the government will still play to their threat. You know, you will still go back and play them. So that threat, the government cannot even try it. You know? So maybe it's just between them so that they will go back to work. And I'm happy to hear that they have started to work. So that's good one. Thank you.
So when our correspondent went there, he couldn't find any juice and stuff, but he said the cleaners were working, they were setting up. So I'm not sure if the strike has been called off. I know that there's some meetings that will take place today. The national level, that is. We're Nigerian for good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Let's hear you.
My name is Enoh. I'm calling from my phone. The depot and who is the fight with the happening in Nigeria. I think it's a good development. Everywhere in Nigeria should join that cause. Because the ban of Twitter in Nigeria is against our human rights. And that should be understood, please. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you for calling. We're Nigerian for good morning.
Yeah, Governor Wike said he will not abide by the decision of the governor's forum.
Who's talking? Who do we have on the phone?
Hello?
Yes, who am I talking to?
Yeah, Jude Ubani is my name.
Oh, okay.
Governor Wike says he will not abide by the decision of the governor's forum, an association he belongs to. Does that make sense? As a lawyer, he belongs to an association and they made a decision, and he says he will not abide by it. So I guess it's not, it doesn't. They have to do something either to sack him from the association, or they reprimand him severely for making that statement that he will not abide by the decision of the association he belongs to. It doesn't sound well as a lawyer for me.
Hello?
Enoh, good morning.
Good morning.
Communicate usage the beggar for quality job. Enoh, you don't have a problem about it. But our problem is public committee it don't take place. Enoh, where's the tender? What is the bidding? Enoh, they should tell us that 5 companies tender for that job and the name of the company and who wins the bidding. It's a constitutional matter. If a contract is awarded in any court or any state, there must be tender and there must be bidding of it. But this one have not had went to the beggar, tender for a job, and where there's not many companies bidding for that project the past 4 years now. It's a constitutional matter in this country that there must be bidding and tender. But for the past say so, we have not seen one tender, one bidding. Who wins it? How many companies bidding for that job? Everyone is a beggar. No problem. Time will tell you. Good morning, my sister.
Good morning. Thank you for calling. We're on WhatsApp 08090306416, on Facebook at Nigeria Info PH. Let's see who's that. I'm worried this morning the way and manner the government is threatening the Passan workers. The governor should please be the father of all in the state. Mbaka flees DSS summons, says I can't be dumbfounded. They didn't invite him when he was romancing Buhari and shaking hands with him. Mbaka, the man who asked Jonathan to leave office for Buhari, now that his spiritual eyes are open, they invite him. Is Mbaka the problem we have in this country now? Or Nigeria? Luna John sent that in. Abdul Ghani Ujimo, IGP bans tinted cars for me is another directive that will not be implemented because some of the tinted car owners are elites who usually disobey simple laws of the land. Good morning. Let's see that story. Was it? I thought it was the issuance of permits. You know, people are not allowed to. Well, I'll find out what exactly he said there. Good morning. Hello.
Good morning, the very distinguished Temple Local. I'm calling you from here.
Good morning.
Distinguished, and I also want to use the opportunity in wishing you a happy birthday. May Jehovah continue to do you good.
Thank you.
I think for me, the notion that the governor threatened and they are resuming a strike, for me, I think it's a welcome development. It also tells us that indeed there is no reason for them, embarking on a strike. And the main reason why they're embarking on a strike is that so far they are at home, they will be getting their salary, and as they're getting their salary, they will keep on enjoying themselves. And for the decision of the governor's forum, which my governor said he will not have, I will appeal to him, if he was part of the decision making, there is no need not to concur. But if it's not part of the decision making, I think him saying that he will not implement or he will not concur with the decision, there is no, it's not a bad idea. Thank you.
Okay, thank you for calling. Good morning. Hello?
Yeah, no, good morning.
Good morning.
I'm Cece from Obibo. Adeboye Kumuyo defy to Twitter ban. I think I agree with them. That is very good. Let the men of God not succumb to unrighteous decrees. If you read Isaiah chapter 10, it says, woe to them that issue unrighteous decrees to oppress and grieve the people. Verse 1 of it says so. So these men of God, I have listened to some people, they say, oh, why should men of God disobey? They should subject themselves to authorities. No, it's not when you issue unrighteous decree and you think it should be bind on men of God. So I have listened to people who said he uses Twitter in over 100 countries to reach their people. Adeboye said in over 170 countries, up to 5-6 continents. So why can he now come and cripple them because you did something the world said, no, you got it wrong? No, subject yourself to the rule. Somebody who was in that office, Trump, was also given the same treatment. Heaven did not fall. In Nigeria, our own things must be different, and that's why the world is laughing at us. So these men of God are right. Anybody castigating them should be careful. Thank you.
All right. Oh, Mike Peter writes in on WhatsApp. He says, Rivers judiciary workers should know that if they frustrate this attempt at judicial independence in Nigeria, history will never forgive them. Governor Wike will not support governor's firm decision on this, just as they did not support local government autonomy after telling the Senate during his ministerial screening that local government autonomy is a matter of urgency in Nigeria, because they will benefit the masses, but totally supports governor's firm decision recently to increase the price of fuel to more than 400 naira per litre, because it will benefit him and suffer the masses. He wants to continue buying cars for judges and building houses for them for his personal gain. This is how he wants to be president. And that's Peter. Hector says Governor Wike is a double standard. How can the governor claim that the judiciary workers have autonomy in the state and is still threatening to stop their salaries? Can any form of government, any arm of government stop his salary? Why should only the executive have autonomy, excluding the judiciary and legislature? This country, no balance. Wame Tinelele says, interesting to note that the resident doctors will resume work soon. Strike, sir, not work, strike. Let the government always put into consideration the need to have medical practitioners intact in hospitals. Marshal, the no work, no pay policy by Governor Wike to judicial workers is a clear indication that judicial arm of government in Rivers State doesn't have financial autonomy, as Governor Wike claims. FG gives condition to lift ban on Twitter. This banning of Twitter is misplaced priority from this administration. Very soon they will stop us from using phones. What a country. Okude Iwogu send that in. Chikbu Johnson, Governor Wike commissions 132-bed space mother and child hospital room, Masi. This is a welcome development. And I hail the capacity governor of Rivers State. Suspension of tinted permits. That's what the IG has said. Suspending the issuance of tinted permits. So you can't get your tinted windshields right now, right? He didn't say if you have, you can't use it. All right. We know not who a VIP and who a criminal is these days. Everyone now is a big man and acting like a big man. Some tinted vehicles are now used for criminality. Forum sent that in. The NBC ordering all broadcast stations to remove Twitter app due to the ban on Twitter is a call in the right direction. Nnamdi Kanu has been... Okay. I need help. Somebody confused me yesterday and that's stock. Okay. Let me get back to the message. Nnamdi Kalu. It's Kanu now. Oh, please. Let me take a call. We're Nigerian folk. It's... Hold on, please. The name is Nnamdi Kanu. Stop confusing me. Somebody typed Kalu yesterday. I mean, lots of people. Kanu. Good morning.
Hello, good morning, Sister Enoh.
Morning, brother.
Yes, my name is Justin Zori. I am calling you from Omudioga.
All right.
The federal government
the federal government telling UK, Canada, US that Twitter can only the concession of Twitter can only be lifted if Twitter will be used responsibly in Nigeria. I think the federal government of Nigeria has a very good stance. Nigeria is beginning to have a voice where the US, UK, and Canada will no longer control us. I am very much in love with this approach, with this their decision. Let us continue to stick to it. Nobody is breaching the right of anybody from expressing himself, but Twitter should be used responsibly, but not as an avenue where somebody will be inciting crisis and disunity in the country. The federal government should ensure that Twitter is used responsibly. I am in love with this decision. Thank you very much.
Thank you for calling. Good morning.
Morning.
Hello.
Good morning, Enigma.
Good morning.
Yes, Adine from Abua. Jason has resumed partially because of threat. I want to advise the governor not to be threatening everywhere. You are threatening the parliament, everybody. You cannot be right all the time. Listen to what the people are saying. Thank God that Twitter is talking with federal government. And when I check the media, it makes matters worse. If they are talking with federal government, then there is a reason for that. The status of the president and we as members, citizens are not the same. Thank God they are talking. Thank you.
All right, thank you for calling. Okay, Nnamdi Kanu. That is Jokel Iweka from Port Harcourt. City says the NBC orders broadcast stations to remove Twitter app due to the ban on Twitter. Is a call in the right direction. Nnamdi Kanu has been inciting war with his words and cruel tweets, and Twitter never deleted any of his comments. It is disrespectful to delete our president's comments without proper consultation. That's my position. Okay. We'll get into this conversation in the 8 o'clock hour. Okay. The policy part of it. When government gives an illegal directive, why is it that media houses don't always put up a fight against it? They obey it willy-nilly. So we have the NBC and they regulate us, which means that they can off the mic from their side. At that time, we'll have to have a different kind of conversation. So that's part of what you do when you're in business. The regulatory bodies, you obey. You can put up a fight, but you obey first. All right? America Monday, discussion between FG and Twitter is a welcome development, but Twitter should know that the issue at stake is about security. You shouldn't be selective, as the president, being the commander-in-chief, knows the best way and language to use against hoodlums to save lives and properties in the country. Nigeria needs peace and not violence. Hanonu Fidel says, I'm not, what about the way federal government is leading fuel hike? You're not comfortable about the way the federal government is leading? Fuel hike has become a recurring decimal. Oh, is that something I missed? Why? What security threat does Twitter pose to Nigeria? Do Nigerians buy arms on Twitter? Facebook have also removed the same PMB's post. Why didn't they ban Facebook? They're yet to tell us their problem with Twitter. Emmanuel from Warfare Road. Kingsley says, Governor Wike saying he uses Julius Berger for a quality project. Does it mean that any prayer that is not executed by Julius Berger is not a quality project? Which means the governor purposely decided to churn out projects that are not of quality. What also means is that local contractors do not have the capacity to deliver quality projects. Unfortunate. Where are we? This one says, please, for the men of God challenging the action of the federal government, this is what I have to say. Romans 13, 1-2 says, obey the government, for God is the one who put it there. There is no government anywhere that God has not placed in power. So those who refuse to obey the law of the land are refusing to obey God, and punishment will follow. T-Law sent that in. Gift in Sirim says, in as much as I see the action of the president on Twitter ban as a joke, taking too far, Twitter was also not challenged in taking disciplinary measures on those that make posts capable of breaching the peaceful coexistence of the country. I have a friend from the East that always talks about war in Nigeria on Facebook. No action is taken against him by Facebook. Report the post. Most people don't even know what social media is all about. Is Twitter the only social media app in the world? Elochi is asking. Of course not. Soki Fubara. The Nigerian people have the right to free speech and freedom, but it's funny because most people have defied government's directive. The problem is we're a poorly governed country. A lot of can happen without government doing anything. Ima Yema. IGP bans tinted permits. How can you just wake up immediately and make blanket statements without giving some moment of grace for those using it? The way this government is turning portends great danger. Judiciary workers going back to work is a very good one. Why are people angry that Governor Wike is using Julius Berger to work in the state? Is it not better than using people who don't have the capacity to handle the projects? I beg they should leave Governor Wike alone. Mother and child health care is welcome development. Thank you, Mr. Quality Project. Richie from Port Harcourt noted some of the problems of Nigeria are being caused by judiciary in conjunction with the police. The executive used them to wicked Nigerians. Please let the governor maintain his stance on no work, no pay. Okay? I'm happy with Julius Berger's confession. With his Julius Berger confession, I keep asking the politicians from the other 23 LGAs, waiting una go tell una people in 2023. See his blatant confession, though unwittingly, that there isn't judicial autonomy in Rivers State. Governor Wike said 1,000 governors ban on open grazing was binding, yet Nigerian governors' firm agreement is not binding. If Governor Wike is literally an autocratic leader, I wonder what President Wike would be. He isn't a man to say yes or no and stick with it. All right, we go to Facebook at Nigeria Info PH. Let's see who is there at this time. They're having a serious conversation there. You want to join in the convo? We've got this one. Julius Berger Company only allocated for the construction works in PH and Obiakpo. That means outside Obiakpo and PH, they don't deserve quality project work. This our government is playing politics on quality projects too. That's Sukane Bari Suka. Stephen Chiboka, good morning. DSS inviting Reverend Mbaka. We are waiting for the outcome. Then what? Nothing. Elders, let Igbos secede if it's their wish. That's the only remedy. We were rejected by Nigeria. We have no other option apart from leaving Nigeria. 0817-923-0002. We are on Instagram at Nigeria Info PH. So wherever you are, feel free to join the conversation. Good morning. Hello? Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, Enoh. So from on the road. Hello?
Yeah, we're listening.
Yes, about the government saying no work, no pay. To me, as a person, it's not a welcome development. Because this thing is not just River State. It's from the 36 states. And if now some people are calling that it's the right decision, at the end of the day, this thing, or if other states implement it, River State did not implement it, the same people will complain that their brothers are working there, one thing or the other. The thing there is, if the governor should implement it, the 36 states, because when they say that they want to increase fuel price, the governor will not say that I will back out. So this one is something that the federal government are implementing it. Other state governments won't implement it. You say that you have implemented it, and now you are still threatening the workers. And I blame this Johnson because when you are romancing with government, the governors, at the end of the day, Now you have social issue. The governors are denying you of their own rights. The same lawyers that the governor will call them lawyers are liars. Tomorrow they will still go back again and laugh when the governor says lawyers are liars. They will laugh over it. When you are romancing with these people, you know that when you need something, they will not give it to you. So the usual workers, they should stand on the ground. Everyone will not fall. That's my own take this morning.
All right.
Bye for now.
Thank you.
Yes.
Oh dear. Sorry. Good morning.
Hello.
Yes.
Good morning.
Good morning.
My name is Peter, calling from Port Harcourt.
Okay.
Part of the government standing against which the federal government has passed. I think it's unfair. They should know that this man is doing for the people. If the federal government allowed this, it's what they gave to the Mr. President is to Nigerians. And because of what has been going on, somebody will be inciting people or mobilizing people, go and shoot, kill, destroy police. There will be war if they don't give us what they want. And they are talking all these things. And the Twitter themselves did not even remove anything from the man. And somebody come and reminded them that, remember what happened last time, people died. Nigerians died. Igbos are Nigeria, Yorubas are Nigeria, Ariwas are Nigeria.
Okay. Good morning.
Good morning, Enoh. I want to react on the comment credited by the president that Nigeria need a synergy in order to stop insecurity. Then how can somebody cause insecurity and come and begin to demand that we need a synergy to stop insecurity? Because insecurity through discriminative attitude and nepotism in the country. Why should we now be calling? So he should tackle it alone. Thank you.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
You're Nigerian for?
Yeah, I'm calling from Enoh. My son wants to talk about the governor's statement this morning about using Julius Berger. You know, people call it Julius Berger that do it. That's why road. If you allow other companies to please do this work, if you are going to see hold up every year, the Berger will do this one. We have MCC, we have Redico. All those companies can do it. If you allow other companies to come and do work in the university, hold up full every year, please. Thank you very much. God bless. I remain on the from Koro. Good morning.
Good morning.
Hello?
Good morning.
Good morning. Yeah. This is Baba for the masses calling from Port Harcourt. Let me talk about where the governor said he would be using a Berger to do a quality job. I agree with the governor. Today is no longer the issue of the Berger passing road in Port Harcourt. No, they are doing quality jobs that those can see. At times, I think, if only that the last administration used companies like Julius Berger, Olympia wouldn't have taken over by which today, where they use 4 billion naira to interest. A project like the hospital wouldn't have been abandoned today after using up to $30-something million US. A project like Mono Rail,
who did that
has taken over 50 billion naira.
Baba for the masses, you will take a break. Sirabari writes, saying Governor Wike says no work, no pay, but the judiciary workers expecting to get paid for work not done. As a person, I'm supporting their strike. They should also know that nothing good comes easy. They also need to let go of something to get a better one. I'm encouraging them to stand by their demand. Why they went on strike until their demand is granted. Indeed, their paycheck is nothing to go home based on the risk on the job. Victor Kitoye Rivers, Nigeria is a sovereign country. Nobody loves our country better. There is no law that says a single contractor cannot bid for a contract. River State has a procurement agency, so people should check their facts. Elochi is moving on stopping the use of tinted glass on cars, solving the problem of insecurity in Nigeria. The governor has not commissioned a project in Aboa. He did this cardiovascular hospital. It would have been cited in Aboa as his only project to my people. Oliami. Kelechi Biam, please let them leave Wiki alone. Other governors that are not doing anything, people are not talking. Right on, Mr. Project. Okay. Thank you, Mr. Project. River State people appreciate you. I think you should also look into. I like the way you write. I think you should also look into the syringe factory and reopen it. Hospitals need syringes and IV solution, and Rivers syringe factory can supply them rather than exporting from outside or importing from outside. Open the syringe factory to supply syringes to all the hospitals in the state. Easy. Send that from Iguruta. Where are we? Kechuku from Owerri. North behind insecurity in Southeast Ohaneze. Ohaneze should be serious. Blaming other regions without concrete evidence will not solve the current insecurity in the Southeast. And we go back to Facebook at this time. Mercy. Who would design a new medium of Twitter? And what's the confidentiality? Wisdom, good morning. Could it be the federal government doesn't want the people to express themselves in a democratically elected government? That's not what it is. They're just saying Twitter will show you that we have government. We are a government. Twitter was used by the president. Then Twitter wasn't banned. The former US president was banned and currently banned for 2 years by Facebook, yet no one banned Facebook. A political position occupant should understand Nigeria and other people's policy. I hope police officers got the IG right. The order is to stop issuing tinted glasses permits, windshield permits, right? And not to start harassing the owners of already existing ones. They should be guided. I know why. Rosemary sent that in. I just says obvious that Governor Wike is prevaricating. At some point he calls for the NGF to act. Other points he says whatever the NGS says he won't abide by. This is hypocrisy. Governor Wike's claim of autonomy in the judiciary is a false claim. Like the House of Assembly, judicial officers have been manipulated by the executive to always favor the governor. This is not good for justice delivery. Lawyers should rise up and stand against Governor Wike's stifling normal processes in our court. Strike should be understood to be a sacrifice, so if you're happy to embark on it, then be happy to lose your pay. Abdulaziz, on the issue that the IGP suspend issuance of tinted permits, which everyone mistakes for the ban on tinted windshields. This shows how valuable are in this part of the world. Okay. All right. Thank you, people. That's a wrap on the headlines this morning. After the news at 8, we'll look at the policy part of the Twitter ban. Some people say lots of what we're hearing on radio and on other social media platforms are the political side of things, or the sentimental side of things. There is a policy. We'll look at that. I've got Dr. Williams Wade joining me at that time. My name is Enoh Ogbevire. Good morning.